Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing great. This is Anab Kamran. I am the growth lead at DreamBridge, and DreamBridge is a platform where we have some AI tools, where we have a lot of other resources, where we help students and people who are pursuing their early careers build, their careers abroad or go abroad for education. Today with us is Omer. Omer is working at Boston. He is working in Clevio, and he graduated from Northeastern. And Omar did his master's in telecommunications. Before that, he was at UVT Peshawar. So I'm really excited to have a great conversation with him ahead. But before that, I would like to tell a bit about the school community that DreamBridge has. It's a free community. I've attached the link in the chat box, so feel free to join that. And we also have a newsletter to subscribe to that. Now, moving back to the webinar, thank you so much, Umar, for joining in. How have you been?
Yeah, thank you, Zainab. I've been great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Right. So Umar, moving back, since you coming in from UVT Peshawar, again, this is the first webinar, the first guest basically that I am hosting who is from Peshawar. So it's an honor for me as well to host you. So tell me a little bit about, when you were in UVT, again, how did you find out कि जी आपने US जाना है, and what were the steps that you took? Since you told me earlier कि आपने जो है अपनी जो application थी, you started doing that during your during while you were studying. So what were the exact timelines that you followed up, and आपने अपने junior year में शुरू किया था या senior year में शुरू किया था अपनी application process?
Sure. Thank you, Zainab. First of all, you're doing a great job here. So I thank you for that, and thank you for inviting me. Yeah, actually, for me coming to the US, my decision was influenced by obviously my parents and my teachers as well. So during my undergrad, when I was like in about, I think I was in seventh semester, um, when I started getting emails from different universities here and there, कुछ इस तरह के कोई वो थे, there were like few webinars and everything which I attended. तो उससे मेरी थोड़ी motivation बनी, and then I think in the start of eighth semester I started like gathering all the documents which were required for the visa and getting admissions. उसमें जो है तो SOPs थी, language test था, और जो बाकी चीज़ें थी वो मैंने gather करना start की. और I think as soon as I graduated I started applying. और फिर मैंने I applied to multiple universities here and there, or then I got admissions, फिर वो सारा visa process and everything.
ठीक हो गया.
And then I
तो
came here.
when you were applying, usually बच्चे उनको पता होता है कि they have to go to the US या wherever they want to go for their higher education. So they start doing certain activities, वो internships करते हैं अपने undergrad के अंदर, या वो leadership roles में council या societies join in करते हैं. So did you have those kind of things in your profile?
Not really. I was actually good academically. Otherwise, other than that, I was not too much into these kind of activities. Obviously, हम engineering school में होते तो obviously our final year project वो matter करता है थोड़ा सा. If उसमें अगर आपने थोड़ी research based projects किए हो, तो it can actually help you get scholarships in masters or बाकी avenues आपके लिए खोल सकते हैं. Not me, but few of my friends who was in the same group as I was in my final year project. They are in very good schools around the world. कुछ Korea में है, कोई UK में है. Even some of them like they came to the US. So extracurricular activities though I don't think so. Like obviously my final year project actually did help me.
Oh, right, good. Acha, so you were also telling me, once you got admitted and once you had your appointment lined up, so you deferred it to the spring semester, and then you came to the US in spring, right? So tell me about that. Was it a little difficult for you to apply for internships? क्योंकि आपकी 2 साल की degree थी. And again, considering the space that you're in, it's very competitive, right? So how did you figure that out, especially as an international student? इतना pressure होता है. और अब आप जो फॉल में आते हैं उनकी प्रॉपर टाइमलाइन चल रही होती है, बट सिंस यू वर इन स्प्रिंग, हाउ डिड यू मैन्यूवर थ्रू इट?
अच्छा, तो आई थिंक it usually doesn't matter अगर आप स्प्रिंग में या फॉल में हैं। देयर आर
राइट।
plenty of opportunities in spring और फॉल में भी होती है। यूजुअली पीपल टारगेट समर सेमेस्टर, तो अगर आप समर इंटर्नशिप्स, तो अगर आप वो टारगेट करते हैं तो उसमें थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी हो जाता है, क्योंकि बिकॉज लाइक यू कैन ओनली डू इन द सेकंड ईयर ऑफ समर, क्योंकि पहले जब पहला समर आता है तो आप अपनी स्टडीज में होते हैं, आपका सीपीटी उस वक्त तक नहीं आया होता। So that's the issue. Lekin, for me, it was easy because I was able to target like a spring internship, a co-op. तो मेरी जो internship थी वो um, the year जिस year में आया उसके next year जनवरी में start हो गई थी, and I did it for 8 months. Um, or not just be like everyone that was in the same batch as I was in my program. Everybody got internship during the spring semesters. So Karti, I mean, all the big companies and small companies, they have spring internship programs as well.
Right, great. So you also mentioned the first year's funding was done by your parents, and then जो आपकी second year की थी, you did it through your internship, right? So
Yeah.
how, first of all, take the year, what were the steps that you took to find a good internship during your time at Northeastern, and how was that experience like once you
Um,
got the internship?
yeah, actually, when you come to the US, so first of all, आपकी priority तो आपकी education होती है. Like you're here for your degree and everything, so focus on that first. Then आपको जब आपका 1 साल हो जाता है, आपको CPT allot हो जाती है. तो since my CPT was starting in January of 2023, 2020. Okay, my timeline is actually messed up. 2022, I guess. Yeah, 2022 January. Um, so before that October में जो है, तो I was able to officially start for my applications. So I think whenever like your CPT is starting, so you should start at least 2-3 month in advance. Um, आप जो है तो मल्टीपल अपॉर्चुनिटीज पे अप्लाई करें, यू टॉक टू योर सीनियर्स जो आपके सेम कोहॉर्ट में, जो आपके सीनियर होते हैं सेम डिग्री में, तो यू कैन टॉक टू देम, उनका प्रोफाइल देखे, हाउ आर दे एबल टू गेट इंटर्नशिप्स, उन्होंने कहाँ पे इंटर्नशिप्स की, यूजुअली जो है तो स्कूल्स की जो है तो मुख्तलिफ कंपनीज के साथ जो है तो पार्टनरशिप्स होती है. In case of Northeastern and telecommunication, we have a partnership with Arista Networks, जो कि हर सेमेस्टर में दो बंदों को हमारे टेलीकम्युनिकेशन नेटवर्क से हायर करती है, जो कि जिस कोहॉर्ट में होते हैं. तो दैट वाज वन ऑफ थिंग. इसके अलावा नोकिया थी. तो आई न्यू दीज थिंग्स कि यार ये जो कंपनीज है, ये दे ऑलवेज हायर फ्रॉम नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न, और उनमें जो ऑलरेडी वर्किंग मैनेजर्स है, जो बाकी इंजीनियर्स है, तो वो भी नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न के, तो इट गिव्स यू लाइक अ लेवरेज. तो it makes it easier for you to connect to them through social networks like LinkedIn, और वो आपको एक insights भी देते, तो that actually made it kind of easy for me to navigate. पर मेरी जो अपनी internship थी वो मैंने it was it was kind of like a referral for me, because I was able to connect to the director of DevOps in Uptix. So just reached out to him on LinkedIn. I talked to him um, about my interest and everything, and they were able to um, give me that internship. I was the only intern that they hired. They usually don't do, but since I put my case really well in front of them, so they were happy to hire me. और फिर वो 8 months तक internship चली, and yeah, I was able to do
So
that.
since you mentioned that you were the only hire that they made, in that particular cohort, what do you think were the things that you did? या आपने अपने आप को किस तरह से present किया था that someone else, who's listening can do it and then get hired?
Number one, obviously, reach out. Um, um, मतलब हमेशा आप reach out करें, just LinkedIn filters, use LinkedIn filters properly. जो जो आपके रिक्वायरमेंट जो आप करना चाहते हैं, और उसके प्रॉपर फिल्टर यूज करके आप जॉब को जो है तो आइडेंटिफाई करें. फॉर मी, it was easier because मैं जो है तो what I do is that I try to add those people into my LinkedIn connections जो कि same field में काम करते हैं जिस तरह मैं कर रहा हूँ. So I was able to, you know, like find people around in Boston area and everything. Um, so it was just like, you know, kind of like a cold message to them or तो उन्होंने जो, you know, they were happy to interview me और फिर interview में obviously you have like a proper resume set. आपने जो है तो projects किए हो related आप उस पे बात कर सकते हो तो that really helped me, you know, get that
Right.
internship.
और एक तो पहले थोड़ा सा ये, once you're reaching out to the director, how did you make sure that he gives you a referral? I think you said कि आपने अपने projects वगैरह के बारे में बात की थी, right? That is how you got the referral. And secondly, जब आपका,
Yes.
let's say आपको interview मिला, what were the interview questions for SWE? And if कौन से ऐसे resources हैं जहाँ से, you know, बच्चे जो target कर रहे हैं SWE को या फिर SRE को, how can they prepare for those interviews?
Yeah, so the internship interviews are not that hard. सबसे पहले जो है तो they send you like a coding round. तो coding round obviously it's whatever you are interested in जो आपके जो language आपको अच्छी आती है आप उसमें कोड कर सकते हैं. Once you clear that उसके बाद जो है तो एक senior engineer के साथ एक round of interview होता है. उसमें they ask like technical stuff, system design के around. उसके लिए बहुत अच्छी resources है. You can just like YouTube videos. आप जो है तो लीड कोड टाइप के क्वेश्चंस देख सकते हैं फॉर सिस्टम डिजाइन एंड एवरीथिंग. और उसके बाद जो लास्ट राउंड होते हैं वो हायरिंग मैनेजर के साथ होता है. उसने दे डोंट लुक फॉर द हायरिंग मैनेजर डजंट लुक फॉर टेक्निकल स्टफ. ही लुक्स के वुड यू बी एबल टू हाउ वेल यू वुड बी एबल टू परफॉर्म इन अ टीम. तो वो आपकी मोटिवेशन देखते हैं आपकी स्किल्स देखते हैं कि हाउ यू इंटरेक्ट विद पीपल, हाउ यू लुक इनटू प्रॉब्लम्स एंड एवरीथिंग. तो इट्स नॉट जस्ट द टेक्निकल साइड ऑफ स्टफ. उसमें जो है तो बाकी चीजें भी लाइक यू हैव टू लुक इनटू एक अच्छी इंटर्नशिप लेने के लिए.
Right. So आप कह रहे हैं कि soft skills भी इतने important हैं जितने आपके technical skills important हैं,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Okay. Great. Good enough. Now moving on, you got the internship. उसके बाद आपको I think return offer भी वहीं से आ गई थी, which you were, you know, super lucky to do it. So tell me like about that. Once you started working in the US in that space, projects किस तरह के थे? What were the things that you were working at?
During my internship, it was not that difficult. असल में the reason why someone want to hire you as an intern is कि वो आपको टेस्ट करे कि are you worthy enough for a full-time role. Mostly जो internship programs होते हैं वो डिजाइन ही इस बेसिस पे होते हैं कि they wanna see कि how obviously they put their they put their bets on fresh or young engineers. तो वो असल में देखते हैं कि यार how well you perform and everything. तो yeah, internships में I worked on like few very good projects. जिनमें जो है तो मैंने कुछ चीज़ें क्वांटिफाई की. क्वांटिफाई इन सेंस कि लाइक आप एक इम्प्रूवमेंट लाते हैं देन यू जस्ट पुट अ नंबर टू इट. तो उसने हेल्प की. बाकी मेरी मोटिवेशन द वे आई इंटरेक्टेड विद द रेस्ट ऑफ द टीम, आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस, बीइंग ऑन टॉप ऑफ स्टफ, प्रोएक्टिवली चीज़ें करना, खुद से कोई चीज़ें इनिशिएट करना. All those things actually helped me into getting a full time from the same company. Or even like
Great.
during my mid internship, my manager told me that, okay, we want to hire you full time. So how soon can you start? I'm like, I need to graduate and then I'll join. So when I graduate here and I joined then and worked there for about 2 years, more than 2 years.
Interesting. And so you worked there for 2 years, right? Uske baad, when you were switching up, what was your strategy then? Like job hopping, again, considering as an international student, you're on OPT. So what's the process like? How do you find, companies in the first place that are, ready to sponsor you afterwards? in the
Um,
again, considering in the SWE space, क्योंकि that space in itself it's very competitive. Influx बहुत ज़्यादा है, India से भी लोग आ रहे हैं, पाकिस्तान से तो आ ही रहे हैं. It's very competitive, right? So how do you sort of maneuver through all of that?
um, yeah, so I switched my job about 5 months ago. Um, so obviously, again, you have to reach out to people, um, um, use filters and everything. असल में the second time it was quite easier than my internship क्योंकि अब मेरे पास skills थे and I was targeting the role जिसमें जो है तो मेरी skill set की requirement थी. Um, although there is a lot of competition in SWE and SRE space, लेकिन one thing जो for sure है वो ये है कि opportunities बहुत ज़्यादा है. Like if you have the skill set and if you have the motivation, you'll be able to get a job. बाकी definitely obviously आप multiple applies करते हैं, you get rejection, you get interviews and everything, but all you need is just one job. So it can come from anywhere. So my total process of applying for a job was about 2 months. जिसमें जो है तो मैंने multiple लोगों को reach out किया. I tailored my resume based on my experiences. उसमें मैंने projects वगैरह ऐड किए. उसमें जो है तो मैंने जो irrelevant चीज़ें थी वो मैंने हटा दी. Obviously जितना आपका experience होता है आप बीच में से irrelevant चीज़ें हटाते रहते हैं. मतलब initially I used to
Okay.
like talk about my
So,
internships and everything. Yeah.
so for this particular space, how did you optimize your CV? क्योंकि ये भी बहुत होता है कि आपकी CV ATS ready नहीं है, so they'll just reject you, without even seeing the CV. या अगर perfect keywords नहीं है, because there are certain keywords for every field, right? So they'll just, they won't accept you. आपको interview के लिए भी नहीं बुलाएंगे. So how did you
Hmm.
like sort of craft your CV? क्या keywords use किए थे आपने?
Obviously, I use AI for that, or या कोई ऐसी कोई tool जो आपके बता सके. So what I used to do that I would like post a job description in the in any AI tool, और फिर मैं जो है तो अपनी CV उसको ऐड करता था, and then I would tell it कि okay, look at my CV, look at the job description, और आप मुझे बताओ कि what improvements can I make in my resume, or like how can I quantify different stuff. तो वो आपको एक अच्छा रेज़्यूमे टेलर करके दे सकता है. Obviously, like you cannot like whatever I had on my resume was was exactly what I was doing, लेकिन उसमें थोड़ी-सी इम्प्रूवमेंट लाना, उसको ATS compatible बनाना. It was actually those tools which helped me. So I think I would recommend everyone to use such tools for your job search. And one more thing is that it also helps you prepare for the job. जब आप जॉब डिस्क्रिप्शन डालते हैं और जब आप अपने रिज्यूमे डालते हैं तो देन यू कैन आस्क क्वेश्चंस अराउंड इट कि अच्छा किस तरह के क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं, क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं. तो देयर आर टूल्स जो कि आपको एक कन्वर्सेशनल प्रिपरेशन कराती है. लाइक यू टेल इट टू आस्क यू क्वेश्चंस, तो वो आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, देन यू आंसर इट, देन इट टेल्स यू कि कहाँ पे इंप्रूवमेंट हो सकती है, क्या आप कर सकते हैं. तो इट गिव्स यू लाइक वेरी गुड इनसाइट्स about your job search and like tailoring your resume and
Great.
everything.
That's a great tip. That's a great tip because ये लोगों को नहीं पता होता है. So again, a good tip. अच्छा, again, to, everything is like done. You fund the job और वो सारी चीजें भी हो गई हैं. Now, if you could just sort of briefly, go over कि जो पूरी timeline होती है कि CPT किस तरह से मिलती है, फिर OPT, फिर उसके बाद H1P. If you can explain everything to the audience.
Okay. So as soon as you come to the US, तो आप F1 visa पे आते हैं mostly. The F1 visa पे you are allowed to work on campus start में. So that's different thing. Like, you don't need any kind of CPT or OPT for that. But once you are like 1 year into your program, जब आपका यहाँ पे 1 साल हो जाता है, आपकी CPT kick in हो जाती है, जो कि 1 साल के लिए होती है. तो जो आपकी CPT होती है वो आपकी यूनिवर्सिटी से लिंक होती है. तो द यूनिवर्सिटीज एक्चुअली यू आर एट देयर मर्सी कि वो आपको कितना प्रोवाइड करती है. नॉर्थ ईस्टर्न में मैक्सिमम आपको 8 मंथ्स की CPT अलाउ होती है. कुछ स्कूल्स में फुल 1 year के वो दे रहे थे, कुछ में 4 months देते हैं. तो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन डिफरेंट स्कूल्स. उसके बाद जो है तो आपने CPT के लिए 1 साल की होती है, देन यू ग्रेजुएट. तो जैसे आप ग्रेजुएट होते हैं यू अप्लाई फॉर OPT. तो फिर आपकी ओपीटी जो होती है उसमें दो किस्म की ओपीटी होती है। एक तो सिंपल ओपीटी होती है और एक जो है तो स्टेम ओपीटी होती है। STEM OPT is for STEM programs. I had STEM OPT क्योंकि मेरी टेक्निकल प्रोग्राम थी। तो OPT में like you if it is non-STEM then you get like 1 years of OPT, तो आपको 1 साल का वर्क ऑथराइजेशन अलाउ होती है। अदरवाइज आपको 3 साल की होती है। 3 साल इन द सेंस कि आप 1 साल OPT करते, then you apply for an extension if you have like a STEM OPT. So during that OPT and STEM OPT, this is like a 3 year thing, तो आपको 3 चांसेस मिलते हैं H1B के टू फ्रॉम योर रोल। तो H1B जो है तो इट्स लाइक अ कंपनी स्पॉन्सर्ड वीजा थिंग। तो if you are able to find a job on OPT, तो you ask your company कि वो आपके लिए H1B के लिए अप्लाई करे। Um, तो when they do, तो उसकी एक लॉटरी होती है। It happens in March every year. तो मार्च में लॉटरी होती है, अप्रैल में उसके रिजल्ट आते हैं, एंड देन if you are selected, तो फिर वो अक्टूबर 1st से जो है फिर वो किक इन हो जाती है। तो देन इट्स H1B और फिर से आगे और एवेन्यूज है if you want to like apply for a green card or if you want to like go into entrepreneurship and everything, तो उसके फिर different routes है।
So tell me a little bit about, Trump's policies. How has that changed the whole situation, especially H1B वाली? आप क्या देख रहे
Um,
हैं US में?
it's actually we were talking to our lawyer the other day, जो मेरी कंपनीज ने हमें प्रोवाइड किए। तो one thing जो वो ये है कि this is uncertain, like we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Currently जो आजकल H1B पे है, जो आजकल जो है तो काम वाम कर रहे हैं, उनको तो कोई इशू नहीं है because we are already here and we are already on H1B. People are saying कि जो अगले साल जो नए एप्लीकेंट्स होंगे उन पे probably अप्लाई होगा। But there is no rule, कोई defined rule नहीं है। It may happen, it may not happen. What we are hoping for is कि जो लोग स्टूडेंट वीज़ा पे आते हैं और जो OPT से H1B पे ट्रांसफ़र करवाते हैं, जो कि जिसको चेंज ऑफ स्टेटस बोलते हैं। तो आई थिंक व्हाट वी आर होपिंग फॉर इज़ कि एटलीस्ट वो स्टूडेंट्स जो कि US में होके H1B के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं, तो उन पे ये लागू ना हो। और जो 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 प्रोबेबली प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट करते हैं, जो एक्चुअली जो है तो फेक रेज़्यूमेस बना के और फेक इंटरव्यूज़ दे के, फेक जॉब्स के थ्रू जो है तो किसी और कंट्री से यहाँ पे आते हैं। आई एम होपिंग कि ये सिर्फ़ उन पे ही अप्लाई हो। तो वी डोंट नो
Okay.
फॉर श्योर।
But have you seen any hiring freezes for international students? कोई companies जिस तरह Klaviyo में you're working, so have you seen कि वो कुछ changes कर रहे हो या ambiguity कर
Not
रहे हो?
Yeah, not right now. Obviously, I'm not in the job search market right now. मतलब मैं जॉब नहीं देख रहा, लेकिन my company is still hiring. We still have plenty of OPT students working. और I think as as far as I've heard, जो बाकी companies भी है, मतलब Nvidia have stated कि वो they would be able to pay for their H1Bs. Even I was talking to my manager, he was like, it's not a big deal. Like if an engineer stays, or if a employee stayed with us for like more than 4 years, so it's not a big deal for us to pay 100,000 for that employee. तो probably depend करता है आप किस कंपनी में अप्लाई करते हैं, लेकिन generally I think it probably won't affect too much.
Great. ठीक हो गया, perfect. Just last quick question and then I'll be opening the floor for the audience to ask you questions. So मुझे again tell me a little bit about, we are seeing that white coding is here and the AI is overall वो सारी जगह सब चीजें हो रही हैं. There are a lot of tools that can help you code better now and बहुत चीजें हो रही हैं. So how has that changed your field, particularly considering it's very technical and जो तो भी सब technical चीजें हैं वो थोड़ी आसान होती जा रही हैं. So
तो असल में इन द US आजकल एक नया ट्रेंड स्टार्ट हुआ है, इसको बोलते हैं AI फर्स्ट। तो जो सारी कंपनीज है दे आर लाइक पुशिंग AI सो मच कि उन्होंने अपने एम्प्लॉयज को हर टूल प्रोवाइड किया। सेम विद आवर कंपनी, लाइक वी हैव एवरी टूल यू कैन थिंक ऑफ at our disposal for coding. So obviously, it it is actually helping us. मतलब जो feature हम अगर 1 month में push करते थे, we just do it in like maybe 2 weeks or something. तो velocity increase हुई है overall product delivery की. Um, it's more useful for like repetitive stuff. For what I've used it. जो काम मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता सॉफ्टवेयर डेवलपमेंट में कि यार जो रिपीटेटिव काम होता है कि यार मतलब लेट्स सपोज इफ यू आस्क इट टू लाइक you know add like a certain variable across the whole repository. तो यूजुअली जो है तो ये लोग मैनुअली करते थे या स्क्रिप्ट के थ्रू करते थे. नाउ यू कैन जस्ट आस्क कर्सर एआई कि यार गो फाइंड दिस थिंग एंड डू दिस थिंग टू दैट. तो उसके थ्रू जो है तो इट एक्चुअली मेड मी वर्क मोर देन व्हाट आई डू. तो it will probably never replace you, but it can actually help you do things faster. Companies may eventually even innovate karna. If they don't innovate, they will just fall behind and like be lost somewhere. तो उसके लिए जो है important कि आप AI वगैरह को use करें and then make it like your friend or something, like make it complement you, not like compete against you.
Just a little follow-up question. जो आप लोग आ रहे हैं पाकिस्तान से, who are coming for their masters, उनको क्या करना चाहिए? कौन से ऐसे नए skills and that they should be adapting? Again, considering I'm sure, like you've told, managers are actually appreciating the usage of this thing. So I'm sure कि managers की जो expectations हैं वो भी बहुत बढ़ गई होंगी. And considering the H1B chaos, even though it's just like अभी कुछ इस तरह वो finalizations नहीं हुई हैं, but still, क्या करना चाहिए जो भी लोग आ रहे हैं? What kind of skills they should be working at?
Actually, I can talk about software development. तो उसमें AI को जो है तो अपने लाइफस्टाइल में अपने कोडिंग में इंटीग्रेट करे as much as you can. As I said, you cannot compete against AI. It will eventually catch up to you. So the thing you can do is कि आप उसको अपने कोडिंग एनवायरनमेंट में अपने लाइफस्टाइल में इंटीग्रेट इस तरह करें कि इट हेल्प्स यू डू बेटर जॉब. तो हमें भी यही कहा गया है कि यार कि like don't worry about learning code right now. Like obviously learn it for your own skills and everything, but जो काम repetitive है, जो काम टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है, जो काम आपको पसंद नहीं, तो यू कैन यूज AI to automate it. और फिर आप जो है तो अपनी मर्जी का काम कर सकते हो. I would suggest कि आप AI टूल्स यूज करें. आप जो है तो एजेंटिक AI पे थोड़ा फोकस करें, लाइक हाउ टू मेक योर ओन एजेंट एवरीथिंग. बहुत ज़्यादा टूल्स है इसके, बहुत ज़्यादा वेबसाइट्स है, ग्लीन वगैरह, N10 वगैरह और क्ले वगैरह, इस तरह की काफ़ी टूल्स है जो कि आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं टू मेक योर ओन एजेंट्स. आप जो है तो प्रॉम्प्ट इंजीनियरिंग सीख ले, किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस आप आस्क कर सकते हैं, आप कॉन्टेक्स्ट किस तरह प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं AI टूल को, एवरीथिंग. तो यू नो आई वुड सजेस्ट कि AI को जो है तो अपना दोस्त बना ले as much as you can. It's important.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Now I'm opening up the floor for the Q&A session. But before that, I would like to make an announcement about our YouTube channel. The link I've attached in the chat box. You can subscribe to our LinkedIn, our YouTube channel. And apart from that, if you are interested to get a loan to fund your education in the US, this is a link for Empower. You can check your loan eligibility in 60 seconds, and then you can start your US application journey. Moving on, अब जो भी लोगों के कोई questions हैं, they can write it in their chat boxes, or they can come up, on mic and unmute themselves and ask Omar. Right. किसी का कोई question नहीं मुझे लगता है. सब लोग. Right. Abdul Rafi has a question. He's asking, what challenges did you face when you were job searching in the US, and how did you overcome them?
Challenges, सबसे पहले तो चैलेंज होता है कि you are an international student, so you're looking for sponsorships. तो वो सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है because most company they don't sponsor, like not all companies but like कुछ small companies होती है, कुछ के टारगेट्स अलग होते हैं, कोई रिलेक्टेड होते हैं, तो ये सबसे पहला प्रॉब्लम था. Number two, even if they sponsor, they're looking for like very bright individuals. तो उसके लिए आपको फिर skill set पे काम करना पड़ेगा. Find relevant jobs, just don't apply to like random jobs. जो जॉब आपको पसंद है, जिस जॉब में आपने काम किया हुआ है, जो टूल्स आपको आते हैं, मोस्टली फोकस ऑन दैट. एंड मेरा mantra ये है कि even if you apply for 1,000 jobs और आपको 999 rejections आ जाए, the only thing you're interested in that one job कि जो कि अगर आपको मिलेगी तो that's all you want. तो I've got rejection, मैंने काफ़ी कंपनी से रिजेक्शंस रिसीव किए, काफ़ी कंपनीज ने मुझे घोस्ट किया, काफ़ी के साथ इंटरव्यूज होने के बाद घोस्ट किया, काफ़ी लास्ट राउंड में मुझे रिजेक्ट किया. But all I wanted was one job, so my mindset was clear about that, or um, I was focused, so I was eventually able to get a very decent job.
Great. How many jobs did you apply to?
I don't even remember, maybe
So
300 or
koi
something.
figure like
300,
300.
more or less. Yeah, like I was actually
That's
very I applied to more jobs when I joined Clearview than even after I graduate. उस टाइम पे तो मुझे already full time offer थी, तो I was like very happy. मैं chill कर रहा था, मैं इधर-उधर घूम फिर रहा था. But like this time when I was applying for a new job, so at least I applied for like maybe 300. And I still like sometimes, even after 5 months, I'm getting emails, okay, we see your resume, no longer in consideration or something like that. But I also reached out to like many people around KR.
So
How can I
just like a quick question, and then I'll read Rafi's question. So for software engineering space, referrals की जिस तरह banking या consulting में तो होता है ना, जितनी senior position से आपको referral मिले उतना अच्छा होता है for the candidate. Is it similar like this? Yeah, software engineering में, yeah, it's a little different.
First of all, hiring managers, like find out who the hiring managers are. Obviously LinkedIn. LinkedIn पे जो है तो they're quite good. आप जो है तो जो भी टाइप करे कि यार, let's suppose अगर if I'm site reliability engineer, I'll type something like site reliability engineer hiring, or like so you'll see like all the posts of जिन लोगों ने जो post किया होता है about hiring of site reliability engineer or any SWE role, तो उसमें आप देखिए कौन hire कर रहा है. Then you just open their LinkedIn profile, आप उनके साथ connect करें, आप जो है तो उनको वो करे, just send them a message. 10 में से 2 रिप्लाई करेंगे, बट यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन ओनली दोज 2 पीपल. बाकी बाकी साथ आपका कोई लाइक यू डोंट केयर अबाउट दोज. तो इस तरह जस्ट फाइंड आउट योर रेलेवेंट पीपल और फिर उनको आप रीच आउट करें.
ठीक हो गया. Abdul Rafi का एक और question भी है. He's asking about any specific platforms, events, or communities that that you'd recommend for networking or job leads.
LinkedIn बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. इट्स एक्चुअली ऑब्वियसली आपका जितना वाइड नेटवर्क होता है, देन पीपल, मुझे मतलब आई हैव फ्रेंड्स इन Amazon, आई हैव फ्रेंड्स इन Meta, आई हैव फ्रेंड्स इन एवरीवेयर अराउंड लाइक टेक कंपनीज. तो अगर आपका नेटवर्क अच्छा है LinkedIn पे, you can obviously cold message them or like ask them for referrals or something. तो my primary tool would be LinkedIn. उसके अलावा बाकी भी छोटे मोटे टूल्स है, Indeed है, Monster है, अभी आजकल नए टूल्स आए, रिपल मैच, और इस तरह के टूल्स है कि जो कि आपको they'll provide you like a very good path towards getting a job.
Right. Naman, would you like to unmute yourself, or should I just read your question?
It's fine. I think we can read.
Right.
All right. Okay. No, it's fine. CS is a quite decent degree. Obviously, you might not be able to know everything about AI, but you should know how to use AI. I think that is more important than actually getting to like, do research about AI. AI में काफी चीजें involve होती है. Obviously, there are only like few percent of people जो कि actually AI के um, AI के जो है तो LLM डिजाइन करते हैं और उसको जो है उसको कोड करते हैं. बाकी हमारी तरह होते हैं कि जो कि they just onboard it in their IDE and just use it. तो CS is a quite nice degree. अगर आपको AI में इंटरेस्ट है, do that as well. मतलब इस केस में ना करें कि यार आप ये समझते हैं कि यार AI will take over or something. Don't do it for that. If you are interested in AI, do it. Otherwise, I think CS is quite a decent degree.
Right. Hamza is also asking about networking tips when you are reaching out to hiring managers. Like, क्या template होता है, when you're texting them on LinkedIn? What's your strategy?
Again, be as brief as you can. ज़्यादा कहानी नहीं डाले. First of all, like, come directly to the point. Obviously, hiring manager को आपने identify किया कि ये बंदा hiring manager है. You just tell them, okay, hello, I see that you are hiring for this role. फिर अपना थोड़ा सा your technical skills related to that role. और फिर उनको बोले कि I would like to connect. So just like, in few lines, आप उनको जो है तो एक पूरा मैसेज कन्वे कर दे. You can also use AI to make it brief for you. अगर आप कुछ बड़ा भी लिख लिया वो उस पे टेम्पलेट में आ नहीं रहा, you can ask AI to like make it more refined and concise. और be like more personalized कि मतलब आप थोड़ा अपना इंटरेस्ट शो करें अपने वो जो रोल जिस पे वो हायर करे तो इसमें थोड़ा सा इंटरेस्ट आप शो करें. तो they usually do. Obviously, not everybody will respond to you. Like I've observed that myself. They can mostly people are kind enough to at least respond or like do something. और especially वो लोग जो आपके second connection में हो या जो same school में हो जिससे आप पढ़े हैं इस तरह की, तो वो आपको काफी there's a good chance to get a referral from them rather than some random dude over the internet.
Perfect. Perfect. अगर किसी का कोई और question है, so they can unmute themselves or like write in the chat box. Yeah. Aman is asking, what university matter in getting job in Pakistan?
Pakistan में तो I don't have any experience since I came to the US right after my bachelor's. But in the US, it doesn't matter. It matters in a sense कि if I don't know if I'm like graduate from Northeastern or अगर मेटा में 10 बंदे Northeastern के काम कर रहे हो, तो it would make it a little easy for me to get a referral from them. But other than that, it's all about your skills. SWE में like even if you get a referral and you get an interview, बाकी सारा आपका अपना skill है. Like you have to clear the interview rounds. You have to be good in coding to actually move to the next round. So I don't think it actually matters, at least in the US.
ठीक हो गया. Great. If someone wants to reach out to you after it, what's the best one? He's actually
To
asking
me,
for LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, of course. Let me just drop my link here. And actually, ask question. Don't do like, hi, how are you or something. Like
Yeah.
whenever you are like when you want to like reach out to someone, just like come to the point, ask the full thing. Okay, hi, I'm this. I want to apply here. I found this role. I think you are hiring this and that. Like just make it like it should be in a way कि आपके एक मैसेज में उसको पूरा मैसेज कन्वे हो जाए rather than hi, how are you, and you like respond, oh, I'm good, and then you start typing stuff.
Done.
So
Abdul Raf is asking, what stood out in your application or interviews that you think helped you get hired?
number one, obviously my work experience. मेरा जो नया role है it's quite related to my previous role. And number two, preparation. जिस कंपनी में मैं काम कर रहा हूँ they are very they actually don't care about कि आपको किसी मुश्किल क्वेश्चन में फंसा दिया या मतलब कोई खतरनाक क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया। They're more interested in how you look into problem और how you interact with your teammates। आप किस तरह जो आपको इंस्ट्रक्शंस प्रोवाइड की जाती है आप उसको किस तरह प्रॉपरली यूटिलाइज करते हैं। So I had like 4 rounds of interviews. And each round were like, they would tell me in advance कि किस किस्म के questions आएंगे, क्या आएगा। So I would know about that, but they were like more interested in कि अगर मैं coding round कर रहा हूँ and there's an engineer that is like watching me code, तो वो मुझे बताता था कि यार, what if you do this thing in this way? That would like take that his recommendation into my brain, and then फिर मैं उसको उस तरह का ऐड करता था। तो this actually helps like your your job as a software engineer is not just about coding, it's about these things as well कि आप अपनी टीम में अच्छे से किस तरह वो करते इंटीग्रेट होते, how well you pick up stuff, आप जो है तो चीज़ों को इनिशिएट किस तरह करते, आपके सॉफ्ट स्किल किस तरह है, how well are you in communicating your things, और like सारी चीज़ें जो है तो मैटर करती है। तो I think one thing what actually so in Clearview, like they're mostly interested in collaboration। मतलब वो इस चीज को बहुत ज्यादा वे करते हैं कि यू आर अ कोलैबोरेटिव पर्सन, कि आप कम्युनिकेशन अच्छी करते हैं। तो दैट वाज समथिंग दैट वाज इन माय माइंड। तो मेरे हर राउंड में जो थे मैं उसको पिच करता था कि यार, आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस, डूइंग स्टफ आउट लाउड, कि हाँ मैं जो कर रहा हूँ तो मैं उसको उनको मतलब आई वुड लाइक से इट लाउडली कि यार मैं क्या क्या कर रहा हूँ, क्या क्या स्टेप्स में लूंगा। So that actually helped me collaborate with them, back and forth communication होती रही, and they actually liked my profile। और फिर मैं यहाँ पे आ गया।
Perfect, perfect. Thank you. Uh, thank you so much, Umar, for joining in and giving us great insights. It was actually great talking to you. Or I personally also learned about software engineering के बारे में, like the field and tips उस तरह. And I hope कि audience ने भी कुछ ना कुछ सीखा ही होगा. Yeah,
Of course,
take care.
yeah। Thank you so much। और if anyone have any questions, कोई concerns, कोई tips and tricks, कुछ कोई भी question हो, you can just reach out to me on LinkedIn। I'll be happy to answer it। Yeah।
Perfect. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you
Bye.
guys, bye।